Get our first date night since being back in New Zealand. Today is the day we've been waiting for the past 3.5, almost 4 weeks. We get our new fridge.
Soft boat on the dock.
It's 12, it's 12. I'm officially 13.
I love this refrigerator. We are scraping the hull. Actually, not scraping the hull.
More boat projects.
Yes.
Heading out on our own with our hope in the clouds, and we're starting to see that we're onto something. Feel it coming, we'll keep running, nothing in our way. We got what it takes. Here we go with the sunlight on our skin. It's a brand new day, it's ours to take, and we will let it in. This is where the adventure begins.
So one good thing about Whangarei is this marina, we have a Pack and Save right across the street, which is a really big, cheap grocery store here in New Zealand. And we're trying to find healthy food choices, better food choices for Davis to eat for breakfast. So show me that box again. So we're trying to decipher the back because their box is a little bit different than the back of ours. So we're just translating things. Okay, we're gonna have to research this because this bar's got 738 kilojoules. So I've got to convert kilojoules to whatever we use.
So I'm gonna try Greek yogurt with
Berries
so
to get protein in the morning. You've learned you have to put everything on the scale first before you start packing it. And no one else has bags. We've learned to bring our bags everywhere because people outside the US don't use them, which I think is amazing.
So I've noticed on like many of the big brands that they would have a health star rating. So chips are actually healthier than soda. I'm not saying to eat more chips than soda, but it's more healthier.
He's learning, but it's 3.5 stars. That's 3.5 health stars out of 5? I would disagree with that. That's not the best choice. But we're working on making healthy food choices and getting our steps in every day, right?
Yeah, I've had 15,000 steps today.
Yep, so our goal is to walk every day and to eat better. Be more intentional. We get our first date night since being back in New Zealand. And honest to God, I think it's our first date night on the boat since our anniversary in Tahiti.
Yep. And the only date night we had when we were in Florida was like going to Walmart.
We'll take it though. We'll take it. We're gonna go see this night market that's right up here by the marina. Yep. On the
bridge.
Yes, but it's called something. A sail bridge. It's made out of sails. It's really cool. This place is packed. It's Friday evening,
yes.
And what I love best is everyone stops working at 3 and they just all go hang out in the park.
Pretty cool.
Really cool.
My smash burger.
So another upgrade we're doing with all the watangi. I can't say it. I've tried.
Watangi?
No, it's not watangi. Everything's on sale, so we're gonna get an adult. It's a small adult kayak, but it's only 219 New Zealand, which is like 120 US. We just have to carry it back to the boat.
What are you doing, babe?
So we just bought this kayak, and instead of the really long walk home, I'm gonna attempt to paddle it home.
All right, cool. Hanging on for dear life. I've got you, don't worry. You made it.
Got our dry fast foam for the cushion that flew away.
Got some foam.
All right.
Just gotta walk it back to the boat.
That's about a 30-minute walk.
People are gonna be like,
Walking down the street like this.
All right, all done.
Last cushion is done.
Dun, dun, dun.
So the front cockpit now also has new cushions. Today is the day we've been waiting for the past 3.5, almost 4 weeks. We get our new fridge. But first we got to get rid of the old one.
This is getting on the dinghy somehow.
So Rob's just taking off the faceplate because we've been told by the front marina office that if it fits in the garbage bins, it can go that way. Otherwise, we have to drive it, find a vehicle to drive it all the way to the dump, which is, they said, a bit far away. So praying this is going to work. All right, what, is it on?
Yeah.
All right.
Soft boat on the dock. Perfecto. Yay! Can you open that door?
Yep. Now to get this bad boy on the dinghy. Now just to get it into the dinghy. We're halfway there. We got our refrigerator. Oh God, just please don't go in the water. Got our refrigerator. Now to unbox and install. This is so exciting. So let me show you what it's really not been that bad. We've been using for like 3 weeks our Dometic right here. So, you know, it's that big for refrigeration. And then this side, which really wouldn't have been that bad, but we went to Costco before we knew the refrigerator didn't work, which I might have mentioned to someone, but they didn't check before. But we bought like refrigerated and frozen stuff, so it wouldn't have been bad if we didn't have all that stuff. But honestly, I mean, just happy to have a full-size fridge.
I can sleep in here.
We could ship you back to the US in that.
Oh, I love that.
She's shiny.
She's here. She's got to do some cuts and then we can slide her in.
So here she is. This is the only one that we could get here in New Zealand. Is that right?
Within like less than a month, yes.
Oh, well, how long was it going to take for the other?
A long time. They were going to have to order it and ship it in.
So I wasn't a fan of the side-by-side because we're going to lose some of the refrigerator and freezer, but oh, honey. That is like nothing.
But a lot right there.
All right, we'll see. Is that an ice cube tray?
It's an ice cube tray.
Here you go. Here's 8 ice cubes. It'll fit in your little tiny freezer. We'll see. I mean, we've got bins. We'll see.
All right, so we've got to cut this little lip off here. I've got to cut this lip off here and then move this. They've got a piece in here that I have to move out over there so we can fit it because it's just a little bit bigger than the other refrigerator. So we'll take this piece out right here and we're gonna take this piece out right here and hopefully she'll fit. And the lucky thing is a lot of the other guys that did this was drilled out all the way back here and was causing issues with it being flush. So they didn't do that on ours, so we may not have to put a washer on the bottom of our feet to get it to work right. So, yay. See how this works.
The test fit to see if the hole is correct.
Hopefully it is, because I don't want to have to cut more out of that. Well, I don't want to have it. Hopefully I can not have to modify it over there.
Because this flange is a lot thinner than the other flange. The other flange to the other Vitrifrigo is a lot more forgiving than this one.
Alright, so the other unit, the cooling system was actually down at the bottom, which kind of forced the air to go through and then come up. This one had it being up at the top here. This is going to get kind of warm. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually take some foil tape and line and put on the cabinet here and on the underside here to kind of reflect some of that heat to go back this way, so it doesn't come through as much to heat all the cabinets up and the countertop up. So hopefully it helps out a little bit. Seriously.
What? It's almost there.
Yeah.
What's the issue? Round 2 of getting it to fit in the opening. Rob had to shave some off the right side. I think it's gonna fit. Okay, that seems better.
No.
Oh, it's catching on this thing over here on the left. Just move it to the left. I mean, move it to the right. Yeah. There. Woohoo! Good job, babe. That is it. She's pretty. Ooh. Now just to connect her. Davis, are you cleaning the new fridge?
Yes, it gets dirty.
Wow. Thank you.
It's so much easier to clean this one than the other one.
What do you mean? Because the other one had 6 years of wear and tear.
Yeah.
Hey, is this one frost free? Or do we have to defrost it?
It's supposed to be frost free,
Praise God.
but everybody that gets it says it does maybe frost up a little bit. So,
Oh, that's okay. If you don't have to defrost it every 2 to 3 weeks, I'll take it.
yeah. All right. So we good?
She's looking good.
All right. Let's see. Ready?
Oh, you connected her?
Yeah. Ready?
That was quick. There's just no light on the front.
Oops, sorry.
There's no power. Why is there no power?
What? Did it work? Is there power?
No power. It's on. Look. See?
All right, just get cool, baby.
All right. She's on and she's working. I can hear her running. So let's see if she's getting a little cool. Just a plate.
I just told Davis to close the door for 10 minutes. Show them the little tiny ice cube tray it comes with.
And in case you need some ice,
Is that not like
little bitty, look,
the
it's my
cutest
finger.
little tray?
Look at that little bitty tray.
Rob and I made it to Pack and Save. And we're able to fill our fridge. So that's how it's going to be kind of organized for now. It's got a lot of fridge space, freezer space, not so much. So it's a good thing we have this freezer here, and then we've also got our Dometic, which is going to be our complete freezer downstairs. Happy to have you, Fridge. For you and I to hike.
Okay.
How far is that?
So it's on the way in, so we'll stop before we get to Wanaka, actually.
So one thing about this trip to the South Island, I planned many trips to Europe, trips out of the country before. This trip to the South Island seems to be the hardest trip that we've ever planned. It's taken days to, number one, well, getting the flights was easy, that was booked with points, but trying to find a camper van to rent, we found a camper van, trying to find something to rent, to drive us there, and then where are you gonna go? Because there's all these hikes, but you can only do so many hikes in a day or like in 10 days time. But in order to get there, we're driving like over 2,000 kilometers. So it's like, and then you have to figure out where you're gonna stay. It's just the most difficult itinerary that we've ever planned.
But we're planning it, and it's working.
And Shannon had to make a drink for this because we've been sitting here for about 4 hours trying to do this.
It's 12! It's 12! It's 12! I'm officially 13! Woo! My gosh. I feel so good. I'm officially 13!
Not technically.
Well, 9:30, but still. I was born at 9:30 in the morning. 9:50 in the morning, so I have to wait till then.
Birthday, go to bed.
Alright. I like just go to bed. So, go to bed. Wake up tomorrow. Have a great day, maybe.
So where'd you pick to eat for your 13th birthday?
KFC.
And when's the last time you ate at KFC?
It was Panama.
So Panama would have been March of last year.
Almost a year ago.
And to give you some perspective why Americans are probably so fat, this is a small in New Zealand.
It's a regular.
I'm sorry, this is a regular. This is a large in New Zealand. Portion sizes are crazy.
Get a 3-piece chicken from anywhere, and you say white meat, like KFC, usually have a big breast and a wing, and then maybe something else. I asked for a breast and a wing, and they gave me a breast, wing, and a leg for 3-piece. And this is literally the chicken. This is my hand. It's tiny.
No hormones in those babies.
I love this refrigerator. It is, we've had it for a week now. It's been nothing but amazing. So easy to get in and out of it compared to the drawers.
Yes, I will. How's it done on power?
Power has been absolutely fantastic. And
Well, then again, we're in New Zealand, so I mean, solar here, we are topped up by.
But I'll say this. No, I'm gonna say this because I think that this unit, it's supposed to use 800 watts a day, every 24 hours, and I think that's probably what it's using. But our batteries have done a lot better, I think, because the other one just it
Was
never really
inefficient?
sealed so well, so it was always really inefficient cooling everything. I mean, constantly we were having to clean it out and everything. So I think this is a great new part to our boat, and I think it's gonna be fantastic.
Yes, and so I mostly love it. It's kind of like being back in college when you had your dorm-sized refrigerator. However, I can open this up and I can see everything in here. You can put bins in here where you really can't put bins in that drawer, Victor Frigo. So refrigerator room, yes, we have a ton more. Love that. The tiny little, look in here, the tiny little freezer space that you get in here.
Put your hand in there to show them
Like,
how big
okay,
it is.
here's my hand. So I've got 3 things of meat back here. I could probably do another one, so 4. But like when you get big bags of like broccoli and stuff, like, I don't know. The freezer space has not won me over yet. Thank God we have our Dometic downstairs.
But the refrigerator's incredible.
The refrigerator is incredible. I'm just thinking for like, when you do these long passages, we stock up more in our freezer than we do our refrigerator. Because your refrigerator, even fruits and veggies in your refrigerator is only gonna last a week or 10 days. Whereas I can stuff that freezer full and I can feed us for 3 months. So, I don't know, I like it. I'm not complaining, I like it. All right, this guy right here has made friends with these ducks that we have. Where are they?
I don't know. They're around. They come around like every afternoon.
Yeah, so every time Rob sees the ducks, make your sound.
Quack, quack, quack.
And we now have 6 o'clock ducks that come up to the back of the boat. There's 5 of them, not begging for food, but quacking for food because Rob has fed them bread almost every night since we've been
like,
here.
Ends the bread, or when the bread starts going bad, you know, you get rid of it, and so give it to the ducks.
Rob's enjoying the ducks.
It's fun. They're fun.
I can finally touch the battery power, and I can grab the
And you used to
radio.
couldn't do that?
I used to.
Can you reach the ice machine?
The what?
Go check the ice machine. Can you reach the ice machine?
I've always been able to reach that.
No, from the front,
No, if I'm ever, because I used to be able to reach that. I can do that now. Ooh, nice.
So now little Davis is growing up. You turn 13 and hit a growth spurt.
No, I've been like this.
Oh, you've not been like this.
All right, we are scraping the hull. Actually, not scraping the hull. We're
More
scraping the,
boat projects.
Yes, we are scraping the caulk out of the joint, the deck joint here on both sides, so we can recaulk it. It was getting kind of funky,
Which was
so-
very much needed because
Yeah.
since we bought the boat,
Yeah, this side
That's-
is done all the way up.
yeah, that side's been done.
Yep.
When you're on the outside of the boat, you see it a lot more. Okay, maybe you can see this side a little bit better. So like this all in there, that joint up there needed to be done. So anyway, Rob is scraping.
And I had a scraper for like a caulk scraper for corners, but it wasn't working as well. I've actually been using a little small screwdriver, and it's been working fantastic. So I've done all the way from back there all the way to here, and I've got just a little bit more to get to the bow. It's not so bad.
But taping and caulking is going to be fun.
Comes off pretty easy, huh?
Taping and caulking is going to be fun.
That'll be easy.
Well, I hated caulking in a house, so caulking on a boat, ugh. And now Davis is like brushing the loose pieces out of the crack. How's it coming?
Pretty good.
Over there. All the way to the. So Temu has all kinds of crap that you can buy for storage.
So I don't have
solutions,
Amazon,
and
I have Temu. So the quality is a little less than ideal.
You don't really know what you're gonna get when it comes.
But there's all these good storage things because everything needs to be affixed on the boat, like to a wall.
So it doesn't fall. Okay, so you don't want things falling, you don't want things going anywhere. So she bought all these hooks and bought all this stuff. And then she bought this. It's like a grab bar.
Okay, no, bull crap. This works really, really good. These, show these. These are available on Amazon, and these are really good for shoes. But we have too many shoes. We find this is a huge shoe. Excuse me.
We have a lot of. We live on a boat, but we got a lot of shoes.
You have 2 and I have 2.
I got
more
4.
downstairs though.
Well,
So she bought 1 of these.
no, I didn't. I bought 2
She bought 2.
because we already have
these.
2 here. So now I'm trying to. Excuse me. So now I'm trying to figure out
Where to put it
here.
outside.
because shoes congregate out here. So like.
But the problem is you put it here, then you got shoes hanging out. When you want to sit down, you're going to be sitting down with shoes.
Because how
right
many
there.
people actually sit there? Like nobody ever sits there. Occasionally. It's a sticker, Bob.
Okay, stick it. I don't know who's going to put their shoe right there, but go ahead and stick it. I'm not going to put my shoes there because Lord knows if I put my shoes there, they're going overboard when we're at sea. So
We just need to move because we've been stuck here. Fungare, as much as I love you, we've been stuck in the same place in the marina for 4 weeks, maybe 5.
but we're getting ready to go to the South Island, so we're going to just hang here for a little bit longer and then we can leave.
Here, how about here?
I tell you what, how about we just stick it on the side of the boat, and that way